Hey YouTube, we're back. This is your favorite pharmacist, and this is
Hey, how y'all doing?
and we are here to add value to your lives, and just talk about everything dealing with health, mixed in with some trending topics, and
That's
just
pretty
go
cool.
from there. So today we are discussing this weird thing going out on the streets about all these celebrities not washing their bodies. And it
What
is
the fuck?
exactly like Mila Kunis with Ashton Kutcher. They say they don't wash. They probably wash their pits, and they, just the pits or whatever. And then who else? This is all these people who are now coming forward. Did
What's
anyone ask them?
what's her name? What's Ice T's wife's name?
Oh, you talking about Coco Austin?
Coco. I don't know why I want to cook cookie so bad, girl. How you not washing when you got them big ass titties? How you not all this heat? You not washing them bitches every day? How that work?
Exactly. And you see, I got a
all
circle.
that ass and coochie you got over there, and you not washing that every day.
Yeah, I got a circle where it should be. Like what should be like the boobs and
She
that
ain't hitting the hot
thighs.
spots every day. Is she not hitting the hot spots every day?
She's not
She not
hitting
even taking a whole bath.
Now with
Not
her,
even a whole bath.
she says she only does it when she feels icky. She feels icky. I mean, okay, so that's what we're discussing today, and I'm gonna give from a health wise and a pharmacist perspective on my opinion, and Kay's gonna give her opinion on why we find that to be disgusting. And this does explain a lot.
I can't get my face right. Go ahead, girl. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no, you good, you all good. And how it explains so much of when the pandemic first started, when where all the alcohol, the hand sanitizers, people couldn't get enough of Clorox wipes, people, tissue and paper. It's like, and it made me wonder. I'm in a pharmacy, and we're just clean out of all these things. And I was good for a little while because I always have my Clorox wipes in rotation. I always have my hand sanitizers. So I just don't understand what people were doing all this time. And so what about you? Were you stocked up already, or were you in feast or famine? Yeah, exactly.
I stay stocked. So when it first hit, when COVID first hit, and they kept running out of antibacterial gel, I'm like, okay, I'm straight. I can go, a couple months and I'm straight.
Right.
Got some in every vehicle, got some in every pocketbook. So I was like, I'm straight. I ain't worried about it. And then, like 3 months in, I was like, okay, they haven't restocked the shelves yet. As soon as it comes in, it's right back out the door kind of thing. And you never saw the name brands anymore. So, yeah, soap, all that kind of stuff, we were good. But then
right. So what were people doing all this time? So this explains.
Well, first people panicked. You had panic buying. So you had people that had stuff that went and bought more stuff. And then you have people that don't use this stuff on a regular basis. So, they're just trying to cover their ass. So all of a sudden they're buying things they never had to buy before, or that they rarely had to buy. I'm like, because, soap will last forever if you don't wash your ass every day.
Right. Yes, exactly.
A lot of
right.
People,
One bar lasts 90 days.
When they had to give the instructions to tell people how to wash their hands.
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute. Do we really have to tell people how to wash their hands? People don't know how to wash their hands. But then you think about it, and, we've all been in a public restroom, and not only do you have people that run their ass straight out the door after they wipe their ass, but then you have people that go and do that 2-second rinse under some water and think they've washed their hands.
Right.
And these would be the same people want to cook for the potluck at work.
I know. They just so friendly. Oh, they so friendly. They want to serve so much.
Right. And for me, being the germaphobe that I am, I felt so justified when COVID hit. I was like, ooh, I don't have to hide my crazy no more.
Exactly, because you were a lot of crazy, a whole bag of crazy with you and that germ thing, yeah.
Everybody knows I'm a little extra with the germophobia, but there's a lot of it that I hid that I do on the regular basis because I know it makes me look crazy. Like, okay, I feel okay saying this now. One of the things I've always done since I was a kid is when I'm out in public and someone walks close to me, I hold my breath.
Yeah, not to
And I
inhale
tuck my
germs.
lips in. I don't want your germs on my lips and stuff like that. Now I'm like, shoot, I've been wanting to wear a mask, which I ain't saying nothing but a word. What?
You say, yeah, bet.
Yeah, bet.
Say less.
Bet. Let me buy it in every color I can find. What? Bet. You want me to wear a mask? Yeah, I'll wear two. Shit.
you already panicking like, I think I'm always gonna wear my mask. I'm like,
Girl,
this
as
chick
soon
here.
as they started talking about COVID, before we had our first confirmed case in the U.S., I was covering my face.
Right. Wow. That is
I was
crazy.
like, oh, we're not even about to play this game right here. I was like, it's coming. It's coming.
Yes. So, I mean, so to hear all of these celebrities out speaking about all of this, I'm like, wow. So people.
But why are they even saying it though? Even if you're nasty enough to do it, why are you telling everybody that you don't wash your ass regularly? Especially while we're still talking about people not washing their hands and, wash your hands, COVID. And y'all thought it was okay to announce to the world that you do not wash your ass.
And then especially with them trying to blame certain minority groups for spreading COVID because we're not clean and stuff like that. It's like amazing because I don't know, but I don't know if any of minorities, African Americans, or other minority groups that are coming forward saying that they didn't wash. Now I know
not
Terry
yet.
Crews.
I ain't seen one yet.
Now Terry Crews came close. Terry Crews, right?
I know Terry Crews is, but he already on my shit list. But go ahead.
Yeah, everybody in the world except whatever. So he kind of was like defending. He said, well, I take it, only when I work out, but I work out like 3 times a day. So he's saying he does his, but he still want to take up and like, oh yeah, you don't need to wash. So it's like it was amazing to me, kids, like the Mila Kunis and what's his name? Ashton Kutcher, saying they don't wash their kids and yada yada yada. So it was just crazy. I
used to babysit, right? And there was one lady that I used to babysit for, and she had the cutest little boy. Oh my God, he was cute. And he was fat. He was a big old chunky baby, which those are the best ones, right? I love big old chunky babies. And so he's got holes. He's got holes everywhere.
Yeah.
And every day when I get him, he didn't stink. But, he moved one way and I see lint and dirt in the creases of his neck and stuff. So every day I'm giving him a bath. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So I asked her, I said, sweetie, are you giving him a bath? Because every day I'm bathing him. I'm literally putting his butt in a tub. And so she says, oh, well, the doctor told me not to. I was like, what? And she said, well, she said, I just need to wipe him down with a wipe every once in a while. But I haven't. So she had not, this was like a 4-month-old baby that weighed 20 pounds.
Right.
And so he a nice little chunky something. And she had been told that she did not need to wash her baby. And she just needed to, get the spilled milk and wipe his butt. Ma'am, no, he needs a bath. Okay, I don't care if he was a skinny baby. He needs a bath. Okay, now you may not need to put him in a tub, but you definitely need to get some soap and water. That's what you think Johnson & Johnson for.
Right,
okay.
For real.
Yeah.
To make him smell nice. I guess,
Yes, make him smell like a baby. He should not be smelling like a huggy wife. He needs to smell like some soap and water. Okay, honey, I'm gonna need you to put some soap and water and a rag on that baby. And so she started doing it. But I hear from people all the time that that's what their doctors told them, and they take that shit into adulthood. Even if you thought it was okay for an infant, you can't possibly think your grown walking around all day being busy ass don't need a bath daily.
Well, let me tell you a horror story. And I guess they were saying the doctors, whoever these doctors are who are saying this, they're trying to say you need your natural body oils, yada, yada, yada. But
I heard that. That's what lotion for. Fuck that.
Okay. But let me give you like a horror story. Like I've been a pharmacist for over 20 years. And 2 times in my experience, I've ran across two young little girls. The mothers, definitely less than a year. The mothers did not engage in cleaning or didn't do a good job at cleaning. All right. Why? Because of the lack of proper cleaning, especially at that age where they wear Pampers and it's kind of like all clumped up, on them. The vagina closed up with a fungus. I had two of these in my lifetime. I've never, ever, I just could not believe, because of the build up, it sealed off the vagina. It closed the vagina up. And so they had to get like an antifungal and basically work it through or whatever. And this, in my whole 20 years, this happened twice that I've known of. So cleansing, you have to, yeah. And I cannot imagine.
But the same women that women that allow that to happen with their babies don't know how to wash their own ass.
Right. Just ridiculous.
I ran into, when I was doing the toy parties. There was a lady at one of my parties, and she was very curvy. Okay, so she's real thick on the bottom half, right? They don't have no belly whatsoever, but got ass and thighs for days. Okay. And I'm just going to assume that them tight ass jeans and them big ass thighs was hiding a lot of funk, because I did not smell her. But this woman said she had never washed inside of her vagina before. She said she washed the lips. And I'm like, who the fuck is telling you not to wash inside? Because we were having a whole conversation about masturbation. Yeah. And, we were talking about G-spot and all that stuff. And she was just like, so like, you supposed to like stick your fingers in there? I was like, it's yours.
Honey,
like,
and
I've never put my fingers in there. I said, what do you mean you've never put your fingers in there? I said, you never masturbate. And she was like, I've never put my fingers in there for anything. I said, well, exactly how do you wash without putting your fingers in there? And she was like, I don't put my fingers in there to wash. So everybody at the party now was like, what?
Okay.
We're all totally enthralled at this point, because we cannot believe this grown woman is saying she has never ever, her fingers have never ever been inside of her, so she's never put a wash rag in there and swirled it around and cleaned out her coochie or nothing.
Okay.
And was easily in her mid-20s.
And this is going to be a great show, because from my experiences, there are a lot of women who are scared of their own vaginas. And so that's going to be another show.
We're going to have to talk about that for sure. Yeah. I'll retell that story for it too.
Oh, okay.
But yes, definitely. I got so many stories about that. But
that'd be great. Yeah. So our next show is going to be on women who are scared of their own vaginas. Anyway.
What you scared of? You think that bitch gonna bite you?
Yeah. But they let
everything. Got teeth.
Okay. But then they let everything else run up in there, but they don't want. But that's the other show. But anyway.